Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We're here to support your professional growth in this incredible industry. Today, we're diving into a topic that, in my experience, is the true secret to success in hospitality sales. It's not about the amenities or the flashiest marketing. It's about ethics. You see, in our world, a sale is never just a one-time thing. It's the beginning of a relationship. And that's why ethics isn't some checkbox on a corporate policy sheet. It's the absolute foundation of everything we do. It's what turns a first-time guest into a lifelong advocate and a good hotel into a truly great one. So, here's our game plan for this session. We're going to break this down into 5 key parts. We'll start with trust. Then we'll look at the core principles for dealing with clients. After that, we'll turn inward to see how integrity works within the hotel itself. Then we'll tackle some modern challenges. And finally, we'll see how all of this gives you a powerful strategic edge. All right, let's get right into it with the absolute bedrock of our industry, trust. We're going to explore why the most successful people in hospitality sales don't just think about closing deals. They think about building partnerships that last. So when we use the term ethical conduct in this context, what do we really mean? It's not just about doing the right thing because you're supposed to. Think of it as a proactive business strategy. Every single ethical choice you make is an investment that strengthens your hotel's ability to build those profitable, long-term relationships that really drive growth. And this slide really lays out the 2 paths you can take. On one side, you've got the short-term win. Sure, you can use pressure tactics to close a deal today. But what happens tomorrow? Trust is gone. The much smarter path is focusing on relational growth. You invest in building trust, and the result is enduring loyalty. And let me tell you, that is worth so much more than any single contract. Okay, so we've established why trust is the goal. Now let's get practical and talk about the how. How do we actually build and maintain that trust with every single person we interact with? Let's break down the core principles. These 3 pillars, well, they're completely non-negotiable. First up, unwavering honesty. Every piece of information you give, from pricing to room availability, has to be 100% accurate. Second, fair and transparent negotiation. No hidden fees, no last-minute surprises, just a straightforward, respectful process. And third, absolute client confidentiality. Our clients trust us with incredibly sensitive information. Think corporate strategy or a personal family event. We have to guard that data like it's our own. Now, here's something that often gets overlooked. It's fantastic to be ethical with your clients, but if the gears aren't meshing smoothly behind the scenes, those promises you make can fall apart really fast. True integrity starts from within. And this is how it works in practice. When your revenue forecasts are accurate, the operations team can actually prepare for the guests. When there's a clear handoff from your sales team to the front desk, that VIP's arrival is seamless. It's all about honest internal communication. This internal alignment is what makes your hotel reliable. It's what makes the promises real. The hospitality world is changing faster than ever, and that means the ethical landscape is changing right along with it. As the next generation of leaders, you're going to face complex challenges that we might not have even thought about 10 or 20 years ago. Let's take sustainability, for example. It's a huge deal. More and more clients are choosing partners based on shared values. But here's the trap: making big claims about being green when the reality doesn't match up. That's called greenwashing, and it's a surefire way to destroy your credibility. Authenticity and transparency here aren't just nice-to-haves, they're an absolute must. And since our market is global, our clients come from every corner of the world. Understanding and respecting different cultural norms, and how you negotiate, how you communicate, even how you greet someone is absolutely essential. This isn't just a soft skill anymore. It is a critical business strategy that prevents major misunderstandings and helps you build much stronger global partnerships. So now, let's tie all of this together. We've talked about how ethics builds trust, how it guides our actions with clients, and how it shapes our internal culture. Now let's focus on the bottom line, how this commitment to integrity directly leads to long-term, sustainable success. This chart tells such a powerful story. You see that first bar? That's the quick revenue spike you might get from aggressive, high-pressure sales. It looks good for a quarter, maybe. But then look at the second bar. That's the result of ethical practices, of building loyalty. It leads to repeat business, amazing referrals, and long-term contracts. That is where true, sustainable profitability comes from. If you only remember one thing from our discussion today, please let it be this.
Ethics is not a cost. It's not a burden or some obstacle you have to get around. It is your single most valuable strategic asset. It's the engine that powers everything: client loyalty, brand reputation, and real, lasting growth.
As you all move forward in your careers, always remember that your personal reputation is your most important currency. You build it with every email you write, every conversation you have, and every promise you keep. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. What will your reputation be known for?